Today I fucked up by asking for my boyfriend's help. NSFW, sorry frown, also first time posting, so sorry if there are any errors. I, 20F, have been really tired and busy for the past few days, so I decided to take a me day and just stay in bed / do whatever I want, aka scroll Pinterest home organization pins. After doing this for hours, I became somewhat disappointed by my hygiene, so I decided to take a shower and shave my vagina because I felt like it. After my shower I went up to my boyfriend, 21M, who was taking a break from work and making us lunch, fried rice with peppers and other stuff, and asked if he could check if I managed to do a clean shave. His idea of a check was to eat me out, which started to burn a bit, but I considered it a small inconvenience at most. He also didn't touch me with his hands at all, so we figured that the burn couldn't possibly come from the food he was preparing. Then we fucked, and it burned. We ran to the bathroom, but our shower water temperature is broken and doesn't get colder or warmer, just stays a comfortable warm temperature, which at that point was too hot for me. Weirdly enough, the temperature changes normally with our bath shower head. My boyfriend is in the shower trying to wash the burn off. I'm standing in the bathtub with the shower head spraying super cold water onto my vagina in agony. Soap wasn't very effective, so my BF decides the pain relief isn't strong enough and he needs something else. He runs out of the bathroom and comes back with the 1.5 liters of milk, which he proceeded to pour on his face, which also burns for him because he thought it was a good idea to rub his eyes and his penis multiple times. In the end, we ended up being very clean. He finished making fried rice, and 1 hour later my vagina has stopped burning. Too long didn't read. My boyfriend who was cutting peppers and I did some sexual things and ended up burning our genitals. While trying to give our bodies relief, boyfriend pours 1.5 liters of milk over his body in desperation. Now you can tell your BF, that was the spiciest adult cuddling you've ever had. I'm a walkout lol. Oh, that's a good one. Wish I thought of that. Instead I told him if he even wants to breathe near my vagina he has to wash his hands. Sounds like your shower is an electric shower that takes its feed separately from the hot water supply, i.e. it heats the water as you use it. These are normally distinguished by having a white plastic box mounted in the shower with the on/off switch and temperature knob located on its body. If it is one of these, and your temperature isn't working, I would hazard a guess at the following. 1. The unit is in eco mode, normally defined by a button on the body. 2. An electrical connection is loose and so it cannot deliver appropriate wattage. 3. The unit could be old or of low power. 7.5 kW showers are dreadful. This could easily be ruled out if the shower has always been this way or if it recently changed. I feel so sorry for you that you've had to endure subpar showers. No deserves a shit shower. Ops partner here. Thanks for the suggestion, but it's just connected to the hot water supply. I know because, well, there is not a huge white box in the shower, and the central heating system turns on when we shower. In general we're kinda content with it though, since it's a perfect temperature as long as you are not recovering from a cape-scene covered fuck. A whole new meaning to burning love. Going to play this the next time we get it on. It's 6 AM here and I'm not sure whether to feel bad or continue laughing. Hope you guys feel better. Our genitals are fine now, so I recommend to keep laughing. Smiley face, smiley face. Today I fucked up by shitting for too long and breaking my foot. Most of you probably know the situation, sitting on the throne, browsing Reddit and forgetting about the time. Must have been a good 20 minutes before I was done with my business and decided to leave the bathroom. Well, I was not aware of just how numb your legs can become doing this. Stood up, put my completely numb right foot on the ground and just heard a really loud snapping noise while my foot rolled over and I yeeted myself towards the wall in front of me. 2 hours, and a trip to the ER. Later I have my broken foot in a vacuum shoe for about 6 weeks and had the family, the girlfriend, the doctor and everyone else involved laughing their asses off. Decided to share this, so you can have a laugh as well during these difficult times. Too long didn't read. I shit for too long and broke my foot because my leg got really numb on the throne. Dude, it happens to me almost every day. Just like to shit while smoking a J and playing Sudoku. Just lose track of time, and my legs. In the end I just sit there with my legs up in the air as if I'm in an upside down invisible bicycle trying to make the blood flow again. Rove. TIFU laughs and good healing. That sounds like a good way to get hemorrhoids. You should try suing Reddit. It's the American way. No chance in Germany, D. Damn, I'm setting a timer now. Lol, get better! Exclamation mark. Ha 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 ha, I'm sorry but I couldn't help but laugh. If this happens again, make sure you try to wiggle your toes/legs around and get the blood flowing. I've been guilty of ye olde Reddit browsing and then your legs are dead. Have yet to break a limb though. There is still time, I suppose. I've always had this fear but I did not think this was possible. Thank you for telling your story. I will never walk on a numb leg ever again. My friend did this too. He broke her ankle. It can definitely happen. When your muscles are asleep they aren't reacting to your movements to support your joints and bones. Today I fucked up by screaming at my son's penis. Obligatory, this did not happen today but reminded me of an incident that happened a few weeks ago. So a little backstory, my son is 2.5, when he was little, when he wasn't feeling well I would fake scream while changing his diaper, he would giggle and then scream back. Once he started to get older I stopped and he would still scream occasionally. Fast forward to a few weeks ago, we have been cooped up due to COVID and decided we were going to take a weekend down to Pigeon Forge to get away and enjoy the mountains. We meet up with my family and rent a cabin. Of course while we're there we have to get our tourist action going and checked out a shopping center called the Island. We're walking around when we realize that my oldest son needs a diaper change and he's soiled his outfit. Because of the super dad that I am, I forgot to pack a spare set of clothes in our diaper bag, so my wife sets off to find a new outfit and my younger brother stays with me. We find the bathroom, I head inside with my son while my brother waits outside. Another semi-important piece of this story is that both me and my brother are tall, 6'4" and 6'6". I get into the stall with the changing table and I'm trying to get the dirty clothes and diaper off my son but he is not cooperating. So I think I'll call my brother and ask him to come in to get some wet paper towels and to help out. So here we are. Two huge guys with a little boy in the bathroom. We got my son undressed and as I'm taking his diaper off he decides he is going to scream at the top of his lungs. Normally he would laugh but not this time. Tell him to stop yelling but he thinks it's a game and continues to screech and scream. Now, both me and my brother are getting embarrassed and I turn around and realize that people can see me and my brother over the top of the stall and a guy grabs his phone and runs out of the restroom. So great, I finish cleaning up my son and ask my brother, do you know where the kid's mom is? Out of frustration, we leave the restroom and are walking out trying to find my wife when we're stopped by security and have to explain that it is my son and the reason why he is naked is because he soiled his outfit. TL, doctor, I used to play scream at my son while changing his diaper. He decides to continually scream while changing his diaper while we were out on vacation. Had security called on us and had to explain why my son was naked. Well, sounds like the perfect reason to start potty training. Agreed. We have pull-ups we've started using at home. Bad penis. When I was little I used to say that and hit my boners so they would go away. I'm sorry, this is hilarious. Also totally something a dad would do with his kids. I can only imagine two tall ass men in a bathroom stall with a baby. Sounds like a pretty shitty situation. I used to work at Disneyland and I had taken my aunt and little cousins to the park for the day. Well, my youngest cousin had to go and be changed. Next thing I know I'm getting a frantic phone call from my aunt. He'd gone to wash her hands and he'd just zoomed right out of the bathroom and was lost. Now, working for the mouse, I'd say Disneyland is about the best place to lose a kid, so while she's panicking I just start looking. And sure enough my cousin had gathered a bit of a small crowd of concerned parents and cast members. Now, we hardly ever saw each other, and he was non-verbal, so he didn't exactly act like a family member had just showed up. No one there trusted that I was his cousin and I had to wait there for my aunt while all these people looked at me like I was Jerry Sandusky.